Okay, I'm going back and doing an old one. This is spring of last year, uh, spring one of last year. So how do we do bongo? I come in up to here to the more, and then go all the way down to the bottom where it says virtual classroom. And then it opens up slowly. Thinking, thinking, thinking. There we go. Guess I'm gonna have to make this bigger. Okay, so no meetings. Let's make this smaller. Okay, so we have no meetings, no recordings. So the next thing we have to do is going to have to set up some. And how do we do that? Huh. Okay, it takes a little bit to find it. You see this plus sign down here. I don't know why they hide it. Why not put it up here somewhere? But you have to hit this pink plus. All right, and then we have a title. And I'm just going to call this practice. What I did for all mine, I did Monday, and then I did one for every Monday, and then another one for Wednesday, everything Wednesday. So you can do a bunch of them at one time. So let's see, meeting date. I'm going to put down for now October 1st, right? Or should I put? Yeah, I have to do October 1st. There we go. Well, let me do September 30th, even better, and click OK. And then meeting time. You can see this AM and PM. So I'm going to make it at, let's just say 10 p.m. Well, let's do 9 and then click on the 0. Right now it's 9:01. Let's do 9:10. See if that, I'm not sure I can practice with this, but we'll see. All right, so now I have that direction. You can do as much time as you want, but I do mine for an hour and a half, 90 minutes, and that's a long time. I'm exhausted by the time I'm finished. So I would definitely not do more than, yours is supposed to be 3 hours. So if you want, schedule it for 2, but then, 45 minutes in, if you feel like, well, I'm done, say, okay, we're going to do some questions now. And if everyone just sits like bumping along, say, well, great, man, we're done. Okay, what didn't I do? I forgot to save it. We'll try this again. Practice. Meeting date. Okay. Meeting time. I'll do, again, I'll do 9:10. Okay, and then 60 minutes. And this is where the repeat comes in. If you want, you can set it up for 1 and then do it for 6 weeks, and it'll always be on Wednesday night if you wish. I'm not going to repeat this since I don't want to do that. All righty. Boom, boom, boom. Now, for you to practice it, well, I always check automatic recording. So students come back later and see the recording. And then if you allow, so here's invite entire class. I'm going to uncheck that because I don't want to invite the class. But I can allow external. So if you want to practice, I would recommend practicing on an old class using this. This is going to generate a link. So if you want to log in on a different computer, you can see how it works, or you can maybe have a kid on another one and go back and forth. So I'm going to go ahead and save that now. And there you go. So there that is. And if you go to this actions and click on it, you can see that you can click on external link, and that's going to copy the link to clipboard. And then you can use that to log in on a different computer if you want to see how it goes on back and forth. Well, let's just do that. Copy external link. And I only have one computer here though. All right, so that's how you schedule the meeting. Then when the meeting time comes up, you'll be able to click on this and go into the meeting. You're allowed to go in early. So let's see, let's go to the home page. And it may not be in the calendar. If you invite all your students, it's going to show up in the calendar. Let's see if it shows up here. Ah, there it is. So this is our meeting right here. Actually, this is how I go in when I'm going to see the students. God dang it. Okay, and I click on that. And it brings me into Boggle. All right, and this is the meeting right here, practice. And I can go in now because right now it's 9:04. But I can click on practice. You can go in early. Thank goodness. It used to be you didn't go in early. All right, it goes pre-check, yada, yada, yada. And then enter the meeting room. And this is how it's going to look when you enter the meeting room. It's going to want to check. I don't do video or my camera, but I do microphone. And I say, okay, allow my microphone. And then, hello? 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 I think I can hear myself. Okay. So now I'm in here. When I click on this, it'll show who else is in here. So right now I'm the only one. Then I usually leave it on this so that students can come in and talk to me here. Now this is where I put my desktop. To get my desktop working, I'm going to click on Share Desktop or Share Screen. Then you got to click on the screen. I don't know why you have to do the extra step. And then Share. And then it's going to show up. It's going to show up kind of freaky. There it goes. It's going to do the mirror thing. See? Screen, 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 screen. So I usually go then and put up a window so that, or I'll open up Notepad, open up something so that, there you go. Try to keep this thing covered because it's bizarre. All right, so that's it. Right now, I'll just wait. I usually keep this on right here so that I can see, and when a bunch of students come in, I'll say hello to make sure they can hear me. And then I'll turn on the chat tool so that they can say hello, 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 or hey, I can't hear you, which sometimes happens. Sometimes when you, sometimes when you are teaching, the thing locks up, and it's only happened to me once in about 30 times, where all of a sudden students say my screen is no longer moving. So I'm talking about changes I'm making, and they're not seeing any changes. So when that happens, what you want to do is click on these three buttons up here. When you're done with the meeting, you click End Meeting. Don't want to do that if you just want to reset your screen. If you want to reset your screen, just leave, click on the coming in again, test your microphone, and then everything else restarts. And I've really had no problem leaving and coming back in. I don't know what any of the rest of this stuff does. Oh, okay, here you go. So you can alerts for chat. I have that turned off. I don't want dings. I don't want to pop up. So I turn mostly everything off, turn on animations, and I don't have no idea what that is. Okay, so data savings. So it's going to save everything that we use, or everything I do on the screen is going to save it. And then when it's over, which actually everything started. So start recording. It's already recording. And then I'm going to go ahead now and end the meeting. End the meeting. And I'm done. Now, the thing is, it takes a couple hours to record. So let me go into one I just did, so you can see how that works. So fall 2020. This is some pretty cool stuff. I love using the bongo, actually. So I'm going to go into the one. Whoa, hello. What the heck is this? I got a dancing screen. So hopefully it won't be dancing. So fall 2020, this is my class here. And if I go into the Boggle thing, again, I go click on more, scroll down to the bottom, click on virtual classroom. And here we go, slowly. All right, so here are the recorded ones, and you click on any one of these. You've seen this before. Interesting thing. So here's this. If I click on actions, I can check attendance. What? So what I was having students do was email me if they showed up. Look what it shows you. It shows you who came to the meeting, how long they were there, and if they said anything. So you can see Mr. Martinez here. He came in and he left. He didn't hang out very long. But most of these other ones would be chatting, and you got Melissa here, who is a very good contributor. And there's me. I was there for the whole 96 minutes. So most people just once or twice will go ahead and answer a question that I throw out there. And most of them will stay the whole time. He might have actually had some problems. We had some problems in class on today with students that couldn't see the screen and they couldn't hear. It wasn't my problem. It was their problem. All they had to do was leave and come back. When they came back, everything was fine. All right. So again, this is an important part. There's if you want to send a copy of where the recording is, you can send it to your students. I don't know about any of the rest of the stuff in download. I never do use any of this stuff right here, but you can preview it and see what your video looks like. Personally, I don't want to look at it. It's like I can't stand watching myself recorded and seeing me there, so I am not going to preview it. Students like it, so I like it. And that's basically how it is. So here is my 114 class. When I go into actions, you can see manage invites is dimmed out, and that's because all of my ones, I have no external people coming in because I didn't think I'd need them, so I didn't check that box. But I can always edit it and then add the allow external and then save. And as soon as I do that, now I can copy an external link. So that Melissa, she's actually in my 162 class, and she wanted to come to the 114. So I send her an external link before every class so she can come in and join us. And that's it. I only have 2 more to go. Woohoo! Well, I hope that helps you on how to be able to do this. Again, use an old one, an old class last spring or summer. Yeah, maybe your summer class would be a good one. Just don't invite the class because they'll get an email to your practice and you don't want to do that. All right, that's it.